to A Race Down Memory Lane, your go-to source for unbiased NASCAR news. We're your hosts,
Lydia,
Cassandra,
and Vanessa Johnson.
Boy, do we have stuff to discuss today.
I'm talking.
I know that.
So,
genius.
We're gonna get going. We're gonna scream through this stuff because we have a lot of material to cover and very little time to do it. So,
yeah.
First, we would like to offer you
a lesson.
Shut up! A third grade math lesson from 3 homeschoolers. Okay, dear NBC announcers, speed is distance divided by time, not time divided by distance. And a circle can have a radius, but not whatever shape Martinsville is. and that's all the time we're going to spend on that.
Yeah.
If you have comments, leave them in the comment section.
If you've noticed the NBC's horrible.
Shh, we're moving on.
Yeah,
you can do this in the comments if you'd like. Okay, Brad Keselowski won both stages. They're very similar.
Yeah,
okay,
very similar.
Moving on. Kyle Busch finished this race, but that was the least of our concerns.
And guess whose prediction he was?
I would like to draw to your attention Trevor Bayne, who finished much higher than he started the last restart by virtue of being below both Ryan Blaney and Kevin Harvick when they were coming down the track, and he got squirted forward across the finish line. There was a wreck right on the finish line, and he happened to benefit from it. So,
oh man.
Anyway, there's your top 10.
That's not God's intervention into everything. I don't know what it is. Sorry.
I'm usually the person who goes that far.
Okay. We got...
Wow.
These are our chase drivers and picks and predictions that finished outside the top 10. It's a pretty small group this time.
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson finished 12th, and Chase Elliott finished 27th. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Here are our current chase standings. I forgot to put Kyle Busch in green. I apologize. He is locked in by virtue of winning today's race. I'm using by virtue a lot.
Phrase way too much.
Sorry. He is locked in because he won today's race.
Yeah. Which is very annoying.
Here's our pick and prediction score from this race.
Hey, that wasn't too bad.
Nope.
Not awful.
None of us
I had the best pick score. Okay, that makes me very happy.
And here is our cumulative score on the season.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
I'm catching up. I'm like, what? How far am I? I'm 12 points behind Lydia in picks. Is that right?
Picks are not the race, though.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's right.
If I win picks, I'll be the happiest person on earth.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Okay. So, move at the end of the race. There were a couple of them. Chase Elliott ran Kevin Harvick. No, Brad Keselowski. Sorry, Harvick Blaney is another thing. Ran Brad Keselowski up the track, and Brad Keselowski fell back considerably. And then, with, 3 to go, something like that, not counting overtime. Excuse me, green-white checker.
It was on the restart of the first green-white checker.
Okay. But it was really lap 457, so there were really 3 to go.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, so Denny Hamlin came down into the corner. Chase Elliott did not go as fast into the corner as Denny Hamlin did, and Denny Hamlin spun Chase Elliott.
My opinion of that is it was not intentional on Hamlin's part, despite what NBC was trying to shove down our throats.
They heard the crowds and decided to pander.
But there was stuff that Denny Hamlin could have done to avoid wrecking Chase Elliott.
But should he have? Because here they are. They're both racing for a championship. They're both racing 3 laps to go. This could be the pass for the win. Why would he back off? Why should he back off? It's racing.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so. But still, it's like, you shouldn't... I think he knew that if he kept going, Elliott would end up in the wall. I think he very well knew that. Which is why he went up to Chase Elliott and said that he had someone behind him pushing him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure. Watch the video, people.
Nice job, Hamlin.
Anyway.
Am I pleased that Chase Elliott confronted Hamlin? Yes. Am I pleased that he did it with his car initially? No. That's not okay. Don't do it with the car.
Yeah, that's
Talk
stupid.
about it later. Don't use your
Speaking of
vehicle
cars,
as a weapon.
Elliot kind of bumped Bane, and I was very happy that Bane
brake checked him. Speaking of brake check, okay, Ryan Blaney brake checked Kevin Harvick again. I think it was warranted. But Kevin Harvick wasn't very happy and apparently had to give little Ryan a talking to about how that wasn't going to happen again. And Ryan Blaney ran off with his tail between his legs. Watch this post-race interview. It was pretty good. It was funny. I won't do it again, Uncle Harvick. I promise.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was funny. Anyway, it was a very exciting race. Lots of bumping. It's Martinsville. Jimmy Johnson didn't show as well as we had hoped, but he did start from the rear.
I told you.
Which is
He's Johnson.
right, but he started from the rear twice.
She jinxed him.
I did not.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
you did.
No.
You jinxed Kenzie.
We got Texas next week, people. Relax.
Yeah, where Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski are ridiculously good.
And so is Johnson.
Yeah, but that's 2 against 1.
Right. So maybe they'll wreck each other.
Maybe.
That's our red report of the day. Wreck each other. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, anything else we want to discuss? We kind of went really fast. Do you want to go in depth on something?
There was something I did want to go in depth on, but I can't remember what it was now.
So
That's the story of my life.
Racing is good. I like to see the bumping. I like to see some of that. Intentional wrecking I don't like.
Yeah.
If you're like dive bombing people, that's not okay. But the bumping around, kind of Carl Edwards style, that's what I like to see. That creates some fun racing. If we
Edward style?
if we criminalize, if you will, any sort of bumping, eventually there's not going to be any, and then how fun will racing be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's my perspective.
But flat out dumping like Logano
That's why
did to Kenzie,
I
was-
say that Hamlin. I'm okay with what Hamlin did, but I can also very much see Elliott's position on that.
Yeah.
I can really.
I see both of their positions. Hamlin says I didn't need to let up. Elliott said you should have let up. Well, that's your perspective.
Yeah.
Great. Stand up for your perspective.
That's why the truth is relative kind of stuff never works out. Just a
But,
little
yeah.
philosophy.
Right.
It was. I did want to say that Elliot actually was good to confront Hamlin, I think, because otherwise he's just kind of been backing off and saying it's his fault all the time.
I don't want Elliott to be a doormat. I like Elliott. He's one of my favorite drivers, at least so far as I can see. But
Yeah.
he's, it was good for him to kind of get riled up today. I liked that.
But I don't know how much more disappointment he can take.
I think he'll live, and if he doesn't,
He's
he doesn't
gotten
belong in
wrecked
this.
or finished
Exactly.
second in the last, 5 races?
I think a lot of it is an experience. He's not used to racing in high stress positions at the end of these races. He didn't have a whole lot of competition in the lower series, and now
That's
he's
very
racing
true.
with a whole new bunch. So they're giving him some competition and bumping him around, and he's not really used to that. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
And he'll figure it out, or he'll fall into the background. One or the other. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Any other points? Do you want to do a whiteboard question? We were not planning on that because we thought we had a lot to discuss.
Well, we did. We just went extra fast.
We did.
Mhm.
We sped through. We did the Cliff's Note version. If you
Yeah.
want more, watch the last 10 laps of the race, people.
Yeah, that was a really good race. Really good.
It was very good. It's okay for us to have a little shorter video too, so
That's
maybe
true.
we'll just sign it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, you disagree with us, feel free to leave it in the comments, civilly. Civilly and G-rated, PG-rated, whatever. And yeah, disagreement's fine. But you're not going to change our minds.
Actually,
If you have a valid argument, you might.
yeah.
Chances of that are slim.
Because we're always right, so.
Exactly, this is the point of this.
Anyway.
So this has been
Thank you.
Post-Martinsville Race Down Memory Lane, your
Your
go-to
go-to
source
source
for
for
unbiased
unbiased
NASCAR
NASCAR
news.
news.
And Texas is going to get wild next week, so don't forget to tune into that.
Plus, Bane finished 3rd at Talladega, 6th at Martinsville, and Byron's in the 24 next year.
That was a long wind down.